Well, it is rather a shocking front row that we find ourselves having today in Silverstone. Because Giorgio Pantano, after 88 starts in the AIF Star Championship, has taken his first ever pole in the series, which is rather remarkable given that we have seen Jean-Pierre Jabouille generally the better of him so far this season. He's joined on the front row, rather surprisingly, again by Satoru Nakajima, although Nakajima did have a good showing last time out in Le Castellet, actually finished in the top 5, which is Fairfade's first top 5 for quite some time. Third on the grid goes to Stefan Beloff, a man who really is in need of a good result and a good race because his championship points tally after the first 3 rounds is pretty poor, although he has scored in all of the races. Nigel Mansell was the championship leader. Terrible race last time out, but he hopes to impress in front of the home crowd. Rainer Wiesel, one of our 3 winners this season and a strong championship contender, goes from 5th. Roberto Guerrero, the 2-time defending winner this season, the 2-time defending winner of Silverstone, goes from 6th. Christian Fittipaldi's had 2 poles this season and been on the front row in the other race, so 7th is a pretty low position for him to be in, and rather unexpected. Bruno Giacomelli goes from 8th for March. He's the championship leader, having won comfortably last time out. Jean-Pierre Jabouille, the season opener in Monaco, was where he took his first victory. However, after a poor performance in Hungary, he returned to form in France, and now it looks like he's having another off weekend. 10th is Marc Surer. He finished 2nd to Giacomelli last time out and is an outside contender for the championship. But from 10th on the grid, he's got a lot of work to do. Licia Salazar goes from 11th. He's had a couple of strong races this season, although Nakajima seems to be eclipsing him. Desiree Wilson, once again, being eclipsed by her teammate, although in France it was the other way around. I wonder if in the race she can catch up to Nigel Mansell. The other home hero for the British crowd, Johnny Adam. Aston Martin really desperate for points and really think that today could be the day that they get some. However, we'll see later in the race whether that happens. Raoul Boisel, a strong Monte Carlo round, been pretty disappointing since then. And he has been out-qualified by Adam, and I imagine Project 4 will not be pleased with what he's done. Redon goes from 15th in the Supernova. He was on the podium, actually, in France, but that was more down to strategy rather than any real talent behind the wheel. And as per usual, it is Martin Ravenstuk's Aston Martin that will round off the grid.
It's an interesting grid ahead of us here, and a few surprises. Pantano in the main one, his first pole position in anything, actually. Neither Star
unbelievable.
or AIC. Nakajima on the front row as well. It's rather remarkable. You would have thought Guerrero with his well, he's won here twice, hasn't he? He would out-qualify Beloff, but no, Beloff's ahead of him on the grid.
Yeah, I would never in a million years have got any of those 3 as the top 3 on the grid today.
Well, you would assume it would probably be someone like Fittipaldi. Again.
I'd said Fittipaldi, Wiesel, Guerrero, yeah, or something like that. Or Giacomelli, but no. Fittipaldi, Giacomelli, Guerrero all down in the midfield. And it will be a struggle to come through, I think.
Possibly, yes. Usually have a
But of course, we saw
gets away.
We saw in Le Castellet, Paul Ricard, last weekend, that the 4-stop was the favoured strategy. With the same number of laps this race, and it's the same wear on the tyres as well. However, the pit loss here with the final corner and the slow pit lane speed limit means that it might be rather more difficult to make 4 stops work. So it's going to be interesting to see what the kind of distribution of strategies is, because I think we're going to see more drivers trending towards the 4 based upon last weekend, but yesterday in the AIC, I keep saying 4 stops, I mean 3 stops. It is 2 stops or 3 stops today in this race. In the AIC yesterday, it was 3 versus 4. 3 won out, the fewer stops was better, but we have refueling here, and the weight advantage could prove to be as bigger advantage as it was last time out. So 3 stops may triumph over 2 today, but that is going to be the main point of focus, I think.
Yep. Quite so. Nearly less than a minute left ahead of us here for round 4 of the season of 15. And picture already building up in terms of the championship. But hopefully we start to see who really is going to be the challengers for this Season 7 title. And unlikely to probably go up to AIC next season. Depends really on the seats, really. I think a lot of teams are trying to consolidate or get drivers from current AIC teams rather than dipping in and getting someone from Star. I mean, Alfa Romeo's case is rather special because it was a team that came up from here as ARC, so that's why it has those two drivers. Was supposed to be Tracy, but ended up being Depay. But now 10 seconds nearly away from the start of this race, of 36 laps ahead of us. In Northamptonshire, 5 red lights ahead of us here. Pantano on the pole. Does he keep it? Seems like he does as we head down to turn 1 at Abbey. Pantano remains in the lead. Nakajima second. Beloff trying to challenge for second, and has got Mansell and Vassell. Pretty much everything remains as it is. Jabwi's gone past the other March up into 8th at this time, but apart from that, the top 10 remains pretty much the same, but he loses it to Giacomelli, who gets back the position. Giacomelli goes past Fittipaldi, in fact. And now we start to see some changes for Vassell ahead of Mansell into 4th. And Salazar now in the top 10. Jabwi briefly dropped out of the top 10. Nakajima down to 3rd as Beloff gets in, and Mansell up into 3rd as well. So Nakajima dropping back nearly 2 positions.
I think some people are 3 stopping and some people are 2 stopping with the change. I think March are going for the 3 again, based on the progress that they've made so far. But Beloff up to 2nd, he'll be very pleased with that. I think Beloff fancies himself today for a win. He drove fantastically last time out, and he's already made a position off the start.
Indeed. So, the top 10, Panton, Beloff, Nakajima, Mansell, Guerrero now battling Vassell for 5th. Previous winner here twice, the last 2 times. He's won here.
His only wins in the championship, only 2 wins he's had for 2 different teams, but always here.
Field's pretty tight at the moment, but that probably will change in a couple laps. Let's see. So,
Beloff's really putting Pantano under pressure.
And Vassell and Mansell still
And he gets past. So I think, is that Beloff lighter then? It's got to be Beloff lighter to have made that move. Unless it really is that the Techno's poor in race.
No,
Chabwi's gone down a bit.
It is only 2 moves, in theory. It's just because he lost early on. And then got everything back again. Look at Nakajima, he's now coming back. He's in 3rd and he's going after Pantano.
Yes, the Techno's not looking good in racing because Jabwi's dropped out the top 10.
Yeah. He's in with touch at least. He's trying to get Shearer again. I think he's quicker than Shearer, but he's just got stuck up behind other cars who are being quicker. Maybe Fittipaldi's a bit of a bottleneck, I don't know. Or Salazar. He's struggled so far this season compared to his teammate. So Beloff's nearly got a half-second lead over Pantano. You wonder if that's going to be a second once the DRS comes into effect the next lap. So that will be crucial for him. Although you can't really get away here because it's get quite a good effect with the DRS down there. You can pass 2 cars usually.
Yeah, he's putting in good time.
Well,
Pantano looks slow. He's got to be.
He should be passed by 2 cars, I should say. Anyway, Beloff looking very dreary in the background, but I don't think there is a threat of rain.
Yeah, I think it's very, very grey skies, but yeah, it's not meant to rain.
Yeah.
I think
it's just clouded over after a day of sunshine, I think.
Is this Beloff doing what he did when he was,
well, to be fair, when he's out in the lead, he's absolutely unbeatable most of the time. It's when he's in the pack that he struggles sometimes. But maybe it is fuel related.
Yeah, when we're gonna find that out as the race goes on. Basically,
Pantano is struggling for sure against other cars, not just Beloff. Beloff doesn't use his boost, so he's not going to get his DRS gap unless he deploys it later in this lap and gets enough of it.
Unless he could have. He has a very, very good middle sector
and then deploys it. Yeah, but it seems unlikely.
Yeah,
he'll deploy it anyway when he gets passed by. As we're reporting everything else here, we've got what we got in the top 5. Mansell's 5th, then Guerrero remains 6th, Giacomelli 7th, then Salazar, Fittipaldi, Shura, Jabri, Bosell, Wilson, Adam, Redon, Ravenstuck. It's from 5th to 16th.
Yeah, Salazar's the big gainer there. Salazar's the one who's made 3 places, Boisel's made 2.
Yep.
The championship contenders are Giacomelli, Wiesel, Mansell and Fittipaldi, I think. Really, that's the top 4. And Jabri, sorry, the top 5. And they're quite far clear of Sura, who is 6th. So we do have basically 5 main championship
Anyway, here we go.
contenders.
DRS now in effect. Here comes Pantano. Is he going to remain in the lead when Beloff uses his boost? No.
Yeah, he gets back ahead.
Yeah. Didn't get passed by Nakajima either. So, because of his boost. Now can he get his gap again, you wonder, because he hasn't really gained a lot from that. He's basically got the same gap that he did before that section. It's rather stupid.
I also think that
they use it. Anyway.
The overcut here, I think, also maybe slightly more effective than it was in Ricard, because the tyre degradation isn't quite as bad.
Yeah,
as
medium
it was in
tyres, yes,
Ricard
they were really good on some cars.
Yeah.
Free stoppers, particularly.
Yeah, the degradation really, compared to Ricard, it's less abrasive. So we could see the overcut being more effective here than it was last weekend, where it was really you run shorter stints with the weight and then you benefit basically.
Yeah.
But there's not really much field spread, which makes me think if there are cars who are running 2 stops compared to others doing 3. The guys on 3 stop may struggle here, unless something changes.
Yeah.
Jabwi's starting to look very good, actually, back in 11th.
Yeah, because he can't really go anywhere. There's nothing he can do. He can't get further.
Yeah. But I do suppose the bottom 5 are the real dregs of talent.
Well, I would say 12th to 16th are the dregs of talent, really.
Yeah, the bottom 5.
Yeah. They're
behind Jabwi,
struggling.
Yeah. Let's see. Pantano's still here. He's going to go for the lead again. He might just get it into Stowe Corner.
Yeah, he just about will. Nope. Not close enough. That's weird. I thought that would be enough there.
And now
obviously, it looks different on 2D than it does from 3D, to be fair. But yeah, Nakajima's going for him, isn't he? And that's bringing Vassell along as well. He's trying to go for Nakajima. It's bottling everyone back together, that's for sure. It's keeping Jabri here and not far behind the leaders.
Yeah, Bizel is a real championship contender. I do have to mention that.
I mean, even Beloff to Ravenstuck, who's got absolutely no one in front of him, there's only 6.5 seconds on lap 5.
Yeah, I think Ravenstuck's out of this.
Well, yes, we know that, but he's still only about 6.5 behind, despite that, with no DRS.
Ronnie Adam might just be in this if there's enough. Because Adam, I'm certain, is 2-stopping. If there's enough 3-stoppers, could make something work for him. But he does look like Redon's putting him under pressure.
If he doesn't run out of fuel or something like that, yeah.
Yeah, well, we didn't see anyone run out of fuel, did we, in Ricard, actually? It was quite a tame race on that front.
True enough. I think Palino will get past Beloff this time. Unless he has a really shocking second in the sector somewhere.
Techno's not going to be good through this because the Techno with the high speed and downforce, it does struggle, which is why I'm so shocked Pantano's on pole position. But whatever, he's here, and I think he's going to be close enough. I think you are right.
Yeah, he only lost, what, 7,000 there, wasn't he? 700.
So, into Stowe.
Yeah, he'll lead. Will Nakajima get past? Yeah.
So we are back to what was the top 3 on the grid.
Yeah, I think Beloff would have got DRS gap if he had not had that boost in Monarchy. I suspect. But that's his fault.
Yeah.
He didn't use it. That's down to him. He should have used it. I mean, he had the cars immediately on the back of him, so there was a reason to do so. But he might regret that later on if he's lighter than some of these other guys around him, which maybe he is. Including his teammate.
I think he is. I wonder with Pantano...
Oh, here we go.
Pantano's really not quick. If we ignore the boosters going on at the moment, Pantano's not that fast.
I don't really know.
And I think he might lose more than just 2 positions.
For some reason, Beloff is once again not reactive. And there's been the only
He's out of sequence.
But he's not, though. Well, okay, I suppose he is because he has used a bit more, hasn't he? But he still probably should
Because he
use
used
it.
it differently at the first. Well, this is just looking like it's going to be Roberto Guerrero again, isn't it? He's slowly moving up the field into 5th now, ahead of his teammate.
Mm. What about Vassell, though? Or Mansell?
Yeah, well, Vizelle, I mean, Nakajima as well, doing a fantastic job. I, in all honesty, can't actually remember what anyone's doing on strategy apart from Aston Martin.
Yeah.
So
we've got a second-class field here from 12th to 16th, and then
yeah, but
almost a league
Panto's
battle
about to lose
from
the
everyone.
lead.
Yeah, almost a league battle for between everyone from 1st to 11th.
And he loses 2nd.
Must say,
Does
the
Mansell make it through?
laps
He's
do
down to
really
4th.
drag here. They do drag.
And here comes Beloff.
Finally. He should be second, though.
But he's
really.
he's 3rd. Yeah, he's lost out there. He's lost out overall.
That's
So what can Nakajima do now that he leads?
Yeah. Can he get away from Vassell based on what we've seen so far? Probably not. But then again, Nakajima was blocked up by a car slower than in front of him. So Panato's gone from 1st to 5th. So still ahead of Guerrero though.
Yeah, Panto's pace wasn't good out front, and Nakajima's looks to be better.
Yeah. True enough.
Here comes Jabwi.
Yeah, he's quicker than Shura, but he can't get past. Down the one into the straight. There's just no way he's going to pass here. I mean, this round, this corner around here, early on in lap 1, you can pass cars, but it's probably because Fittipaldi's in front that it's quite difficult. Anyway, Nakajima's going to get half. Yeah, it's not going to do anything for him though. He's still going to be passed. You would assume.
They might just only lose out to Vizelle. Beloff might not get past. In fact, I don't think Beloff is going to get past Nakajima, which is Beloff looks light. He looks light when he's out in front, and he looks light the way he's all over the back of Vizelle. But if he's not out in front, he's going to lose out really badly when the pit stops come.
Indeed. He'll get past Nakajima.
Jabwi gets Skura.
Mansell gets Nakajima as well. His former teammate in the IndyCar World Series.
Yeah, both drivers back by
Yeah,
Honda.
the bottom half of the top 10 is now starting to lose out in terms of its gap. I think Fittipaldi.
Yeah, but Jabwi is making moves. Jabwi's making moves.
Fittipaldi seems to be a bit of a struggle here. I wonder if he's a bit heavier than most people.
He shouldn't be.
But he's slower than Salazar, which is a bit of a shock.
Yeah, but the Fairfade's looking good today, isn't it? Nakajima was second on the grid and looked comfortable leading.
I suppose so.
Getting through the teething problems.
Indeed. I don't really get how Ravenshock is this much slower.
Fuel miscalculation. Who knows?
I mean, he's lapping seconds. Seconds slower.
Well, yeah, but the way that the game suggests you do fuel is incorrect. So to listen to that would mean you're going to run
it's the same
laps
for Adam. Of
longer
course,
than
Adam's
you
better
intend
trained,
to.
but regardless, it's still weird.
Yeah, but I think Adam should be probably quicker. If Adam doesn't pit on lap 11 because that's when he's meant to pit, then it means they've done the fuel calculations wrong. Yeah. But anyway, Beloff is about to go to the lead.
Yeah. Will Nakajima get him? I think he should. Vassell, that
This is the point at which the 3 stoppers should start making their first stops.
Nakajima's
Jabwi gets Fittipaldi as well.
Nakajima and Beloff both in the first 2. So now Vassell leads and is ahead of Mansell, and Pantano's back up into the top 3. And
Jabwi is cleared Fittipaldi.
Yeah, he was quicker than him anyway. Now he needs to negotiate Salazar, really, and it's a bit annoying for him that he's got Giacomelli in front as well. That's not good. So,
it'd be very bad news for Guerrero if he's pitting this lap.
Nakajima.
Same with Salazar.
Nakajima closed the gap. Oh no, it's about the same. It's about the same. Yeah, at the front they're boosting, annoyingly. Don't know what's gone on here. Mansell and Vassell made a break for it because of that. Pantano's slightly struggling.
Yeah,
Guerrero
Guerrero
got
needs to
that.
get past Pan.
And Jabwi's gone up, what, a place there on Salazar. So is it his tyres? It must be his tyres, can't be the car. Or did he boost, I
He's
guess?
clearly doing.
I think he did
He's clearly
boost, to
doing
be fair.
something
I think he
right.
did boost at a different time, I think. So that's probably why. Now he needs to get past Jack and Melly, who he probably should have been past ages ago, really. This would not be as much of a trouble for him if he had better starts.
Or if he qualified better. Qualified
Yes, that too.
8 places
That
behind
too.
Pantano.
That too.
Mansell's about to go to the lead. I'm sure the fans will love that.
Yeah. Pantano's a bit lucky that he doesn't lose DRS. It's quite hard to lose it, though. Not going to be near Vassell, though. Vassell will remain in second. What's going to happen here? Who's going to be stopping? Is anyone going to be stopping? Yes, Mansell and Vassell and Pantano and Jabwi. Sorry, not
Guerrero.
Pantano. Sorry, Guerrero, I mean. So Pantano's on his own now. And he's got Giacomelli behind him. He's already got a decent gap on him. How are these guys?
Giacomelli will close out. I think Giacomelli's quicker.
Yeah.
This is going to be another Giacomelli victory, isn't it?
Potentially. Let's see. Let's see what happens out of this pit stop, though. Whether they compare relative to Nakajima and Beloff, who are just coming around the final complex of corners here. Beloff behind
Nakajima and Beloff, they've had some very good sectors in the middle sector. Beloff
they must have boosted.
Sector off anyone.
They are closing up. They're not far behind, but they're behind. They're behind some cars. Well, they're behind the cell. So they're with them. So
Guerrero's really lost out because Guerrero was ahead of Jabwi.
So you should expect that Pantano and the like should be around here again. So everyone's just going to be closed up again, I suspect. But they're going to be on better tyres.
Guerrero was ahead of Jabwi before the stops. So that's not worked out for Roberto Guerrero.
No.
At all, really.
No, not really.
Pantano's now pushing, but I don't think he's quick enough to gap Giacomelli.
It's gone well for Vassell and Mansell, though. Definitely Mansell. Mansell's out on his own.
Oh yeah, I hadn't noticed that. Yeah, Mansell, fantastic for him. As Giacomelli fails to take the lead from Pantano.
Yeah.
And who's in this lap then?
Not Giacomelli.
Okay. But Giacomelli, I wonder, is Giacomelli going to two-stop then? No, he's been too quick. But yeah, interesting indeed.
Pantano runs out of fuel.
Pantano runs out of fuel.
That shouldn't do a lot. It might do a bit, but it could be worse, I should say. He'll probably lose a place or so. Or maybe he won't, let's see. No, yeah, okay, he did lose out to Salazar. That's about it, really.
Yeah.
Still ahead of everyone else, so not bad for him. Let's see where they come out. Well, they're going to be Well, they're going to be not be ahead of Mansell, but they're going to be with this group again.
Behind Nakajima, behind... Yeah, it's not... The overcut has not worked. It is once again an undercut race.
But Mansell's massively benefited from it. You wonder if he can win this race now. If Giacomelli can't do anything.
But if the overcut that the other guys have had is anything to go by... That said, if Pantano hadn't run out of fuel, he probably would have been ahead of Vassell and Beloff. So it's not really making a difference. I think if
I don't really know how
Mansell's
managed to massively gap Vassell on his lap out of the pits.
No, that bypassed me as well. I don't know why that happened.
It must have been boost. It must have been the boost cycle or something. I don't know. It's a bit weird. Didn't really keep an ey on it. It's got him a lot though, because now they're not really all together. They're all piggledy at the moment in terms of groups.
Are we about to see the other British driver lead a lap?
Hopefully. Well, oh no.
No.
But he wouldn't have led the whole thing anyway, because he would have had Wilson and Bosell pass him before he came into the... Or he might just pit the next lap anyway.
Hansley passes Stanislaw. What the hell's going on back here? If we got two groups now.
Oh no, I do see what you mean. He would have been ahead because of the pit lane. I know it works.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So we now have our two stoppers versus our three stoppers.
Some boosting going on as they cross the line. Where's Giacomelli going to feed out here? Not near Mansell. He's at the back of the group. Not quite. He's near the back of the group.
It's behind Salazar.
But he's got boost. But he's got boost here, so he'll get ahead of him again.
Yeah, it's really not gone well for Pantano. I think he'll be really, really.
I don't
annoyed.
think Giacomelli would be too fussed with that because he's got tyres that are now 2 laps younger.
Yeah,
he'll have more fuel
in
though,
the case,
of course, but you know.
Yeah, they've got to get ahead of him. But Chabwy is well. Maybe he'll make the move. Maybe he won't.
Now, well,
not ideal for Adam.
I suspect this group are going to come back to Mansell, aren't they? I mean, Vassell's nearly already there, and Nakajima definitely will be there if he gets a good help in a DRS. It's whether Giacomelli and the others behind can maintain it. Giacomelli's struggling a bit on his outlap, expectedly. And he's got the 2 Technos after him, who are also battling exclusively. Look at here, this is Pantano. He's going for the move, and he's got it. Maggots and Beckett's.
And he might get Giacomelli down the straight.
No, similar, but still fighting actually.
And yeah, they're really having inter-team battle, and it's Chabwy who's on top.
Yeah. I mean, he should be far ahead of Pantano at this stage, to be honest. It's rather disgraceful.
The 2 stoppers have just come in.
Yeah. Where was Ravenstuck before that stop, by the way?
4th.
And he's dropped already to 15th. Before he even came into the pit lane. Well, the pit box, I should say.
Yeah,
nothing's going to really happen here for Adam, to be honest. Nothing, I don't think. Yeah,
he's still with this group, though.
Yeah, but he's not going to... Yeah, but he's not quick enough, I don't think.
But if this group all 2 stop and the 2 stop works, then...
No, I don't... He's what?
But it's not going to work. They're not going to be quick enough. But anyway.
He's already at the moment 7.5 seconds behind even, what, 11th place. It's going to increase.
Yeah.
That gap's going to increase, expectedly. Anyway, Vassell and everyone else is now back with Mansell, so it's not... I mean, Mansell's gained in terms of the fact he's got an extra amount of boost now, but that'll wear away quickly anyway. It's just hard to really break away here. You can't really do anything.
I mean, and the refueling with this, it's just terrible. But aside from that,
yeah, it's Mansell.
Mansell's using his boost to defend. Interesting move.
Yeah, is he gonna? He's still not a DRS gap ahead of Vassell, I don't think.
Fittipaldi's struggling astronomically.
Yeah, he has really in this race, to be honest. I don't know what's up with him. Presumably the Supernova's just not really well set up for this event. Even though he did the best he could in qualifying, it was less good than it usually was.
Well, given he's always been on the front row to be 7th, yeah.
Apart from, well, was Redon no, Redon wasn't anywhere in qualifying. He just had a massively good start because of his strategy in France, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. He's still nowhere now, and he's with Adam and the like. Well, even he's struggling even against Adam here. He's just got Vassell and Wilson behind him. I don't really. Well, yes, Wilson is a rather interesting case as usual. Is Mansell going to do a good enough second sector here to get a DRS gap on Vassell? You wonder. Because they've got similar tyres. Beloffer's got the worst of the top 3. Beloff and Nakajima the worst of the top 10. They pitted earliest.
Yep.
Latest pitter was Giacomelli, who's now in prime position at the moment, I suppose.
Ansell's doing a good job, I have to say.
Yeah. Doesn't get out of DRS though. But will remain in the lead, I suspect. Nope, not quite.
Nope.
That's weird, because I'm definitely sure early on in the race, someone was about 7 tenths ahead and remained in the lead. So, technologies, I don't know.
Yeah, some people have better slot gaps.
Yeah. I suppose so.
Boost again.
Yeah. And after all this, Guerrero's still in the fight. He's 5th. Now 4th.
I wonder if I wonder if Jabou's going to be the top 3 stopper come the end of this. He's working his way very,
Yeah.
very quietly
I
forwards.
suspect at the end of the race, though, I think it'll just be a bit too much for him compared to guys who were pitting a bit later.
Yeah, we thought that in Ricard, and he went from 9th to 4th in the last 3 or 4
Yeah,
laps.
but he was on. I'm pretty sure he was one of the better positioned guys, though.
He had much younger tyres, yeah, but he certainly showed late race pace.
Yeah.
So what? Lap 17, I think, is when we'll next see somebody into the pit lane.
I suspect his qualifying is
Which
really
should be
just letting him down. Anyway, Mansell's going to be in the lead again. Nakajima might follow behind him into second, and then Beloff is here as well. Look at this. Both the Maras are really going for it. This is where they should have been in all the races last season. Really. Never were.
Yeah, but it's interesting that Guerrero on what is his best circuit is still being shaded by
Could even
Beloff.
Beloff get past Nakajima? No. Oh, well, he will now because of boost. That's, what's going on there? Why is he on a different cycle again? I thought he'd be on the same.
Because he didn't use it originally.
I thought he would have been on the same again because they all reverted back, didn't they? So now he's second.
This is the first race we've seen. It's really the first race we've seen with stupid boost cycles because people were actually using it to moderate effect in previous races.
Yeah.
But now it's just become stupid again.
There's 3 races on at the moment. There's the race from 1st to 11th, and then there's a race from 12th to 15th, and then there's a race in 16th. It's rather remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, we're looking at this and we're not at half distance yet, and they've already got over half the gap they need to Boiselle. So, looking at that, I would say that the two-stop's not going to work.
Yeah, the free stop is the king. Just because of the fuel.
Which, once again, is stupid.
Yeah.
It's a prime example of how stupid the AA refueling
It's not looking good for
Fittipaldi
and Sure, I must say. And Salazar's now nearly out of reach of the Techno Panda now, so that's splitting a group again. That's keeping a group away. That's probably going to create another one if he can't keep up. Anyway, here's Mansell at the back of Beloff's quicker than him. Beloff's struggling compared to Vassell. Still going to get ahead of him.
Yeah.
And Mansell will follow, you would presume. He does. Here's Jabwi past Giacomelli. I don't really understand that. That must be DRS. It just must be the level, because Giacomelli should be quicker. It has looked quicker.
Yeah, but Jabwi's
no, I think that's
very.
I think that's just tech. I think that's just tech. That must be, because there's no way he should be quicker at this point, because he hasn't been at any point in this stint until then. He is coming through though. Yes, the top 5 is possibly on if he can pull it out.
I think he will still win it.
I doubt.
Become our first repeat winner of the season.
I doubt he will. I think the people who are going to go for that are probably Mansell, potentially, because of the gaps he's getting. And, well, I don't know. It depends on if Giacomelli has any pace. Look at this. Nakajima struggling. Guerrero.
Gapped.
Yeah, he's getting gapped. But look at this. Guerrero is struggling. But what is going on here? Guerrero's struggling as well. I don't really understand this.
Yeah, Shabwi's gonna win this. I'm fully putting my money
on
on that.
If he gets ahead of Nakajima and doesn't have DRS here. But I think that'll be alright. I think he'll get it. He'll keep it relative to...
yeah, Beloff is in. This is good news for Nigel Mansell.
It is, and that's why I thought that he might be on for this win, because of just the gaps he's creating. Vassell was not going to be... Based on previously how he has been relative to Mansell, he's been slower than him, so I don't really... You know, it's not really going to be of much to... Jabby up into 3rd. He's gone, what, how many positions within a couple of corners? About 3?
3 at least, 4.
And here goes Nakajima and Beloff, expectedly. Now, can Jabri break away from everyone else behind him like Guerrero? Because Guerrero's got Giacomelli all over him.
They've broken away from Salazar, Fittipaldi and Sierra.
Yeah, so that's another group, isn't it? So we've got 4 now, basically.
It's thinning out. It's thinning
out. Here goes Jabri with his
who
boosts. So he's the first on this cycle to do it, isn't he? But no one else
No, the first was
reacts.
Mansell. That's why Mansell had such a big
Oh
gap.
yes,
Is
true.
Mansell used the boost.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't think so. I don't think that's why. He's got less now. So he's going to use it once Jabri goes back past, and although they're going to be in this lap, aren't they? So it's rather irrelevant.
Yeah, I think everyone apart from Pantano and Giacomelli should be in this lap.
So now Jabwi's going to be the man behind Mansell, not Vassell. Unless Vassell starts
Jabwi's
using
just
his
looking
boost.
fantastic. Jabwi's looking fantastic.
Yeah, I don't really understand that, to be honest. It's not really come from anywhere. Yeah, he looks.
He's
as quick
really
as
looking fantastic.
Yeah, he looks as quick as Mansell.
If he gets that in front,
well,
he
he won't remain in first before they make their stop because Mansell's going to use his boost. Or is he? No, he's not. He's not.
No, he used it laps ago.
Oh, yes, he did. Yeah, this is actually looking quite good for him. He's going to be lead of this group as they make their stop.
I said it. Well, whatever it was, 2 laps ago.
So Giacomelli's left out on his own. With Pantano. Yeah.
2 Italians.
Yeah. But Pantano's the one who's a lap earlier, so I don't think he's going to remain in... Well, depends what Giacomelli can do on this lap. He's already got...
Giacomelli's quicker.
Yeah, he should be quicker. He should have more... He should get a DRS gap, so Pantano's going to come in without any DRS. But...
Yeah, unless he finds something.
Yeah, can he stay with... Can he be with Jabwi? By the way, for some reason, Vassell has jumped Jabwi.
So or job by the Techno pit crew.
Yeah, I think that's just because of where people stop in terms of their position in the pit lane. Because there's no other reason. For
look how well the overcut's gone for Vassell and Jabwi compared to Beloff.
Yeah, true enough. Now Mansell's the one who's lost out this time.
Mansell needs to use the boost, but he won't.
He's had a really poor stop. I wonder if Vassell can gap Jabwi.
Well, at the front, I think Giacomelli's about to gap Pantano, which is exactly not what Pantano needs.
No.
Yeah, it's bad news for the pole sitter. He's not going to be winning today. 1.1.
Yeah, he's lost it. Yeah. Fittipaldi's now going to have Shura and Salazar come past him as well.
Giacomelli somehow sets a personal best.
No, he's just built at the moment, clearly. So now it's... Oh, well, I was about to say it's going to be a March 1-2, but they're in... Shura's in, so... Expect.
Oh. Johnny Adams has been dropped by the other group, so we've got an extra
Yeah, it's
group
not gone
now.
well for Jabwi this whole lap. It's been a disaster for him. Massive disaster for him. That's just because of the pit stop. Something's happened there. It's just massively lost him a lot of time that he'd already gained, and now he's lost it all again. Poor on Techno, really. They should be doing better. For a championship winning team previously. Anyway, where do these guys come out? Where does Pantano and Shura?
Pantano should be around Jabwi.
Yeah, he's done well out of that. Yeah.
Well, could be better.
Yeah, it could be better.
Yeah, I think he'd rather be higher. And Maura are now at the back of this group, although Beloff does pass Pantano.
Yeah, it's just strange as this. I don't understand how you can lose this kind of time just with about 3 cars coming to the pit lane. I don't
understand how Giacomelli's so quick.
I don't... well, I'm just saying, I don't really understand how Vassell with about 4 cars has managed to massively just gain in the pit stops. For no reason whatsoever.
Giacomelli's gonna be leading this.
Yeah. And now Mansell's gapping Jabwi. Yeah, he is. Yeah. That's just expected then.
He's doing a superb job, is Giacomelli. 1 in Paul Ricard. Probably going to win again.
Jabwi's got some problems there, because he's got no pace. Don't know what's happened there. He's going to remain in
the balance of the set of tyres. Yeah. That might be crucial. That might save his race.
Yeah, but he's got Nakajima all over him for no reason. Nakajima's pit a lap earlier. His tyres by now should be up to temperature, but for some reason he's struggling. Maybe he'll be alright. He'll have a bit of a reprieve now with Mansell stuck up behind the cell. And now he uses his boost. in a different cycle. Or the same cycle, like, nearly the same cycle. Just a bit more. Oh god. This is rather awful as well.
Giacomelli.
I must say. Dear god, what's going on here?
Giacomelli just wants to lead.
Yeah, look at the two
And he's heaviest. I think.
And there goes Nakajima.
Giacomelli's going to. I think Giacomelli's won this.
Yes, yeah, quite clearly. I think that March car has insane abilities to just go this long.
Yeah, he's saying fantastic lap times on the overcut, which we haven't really seen anyone else able to do. And I mean, I'm looking at this now and I'm thinking they've got 7 seconds to find against Boisel, but Boisel at this point needs to be making time on them. He's not really making any time on them.
We'll ignore them. They're not in it. They're just not in it. They've got the same gap that Boisel had to them after they made their first stop. So it's not happening. They're going to be too far. But even if they're ahead of them,
that's just ridiculous from Vizel. Vizel, that's just the most appalling thing I've seen in years.
Did he boost ahead and lose DRS?
He boosted ahead to give Giacomelli DRS.
To be fair, it's only lost. To be fair, it's not lost anything, has it? Because he was just behind.
Yeah, but Giacomelli would have lost three or four
yes,
positions.
Possibly. Well, yes, I suppose so, but he's still ahead of Mansell, so.
Yeah, Sierra Fittipaldi. Salazar's not going to score today. Sierra Fittipaldi might.
Yeah, why is he now 15th? Well, he's going to be 14th.
There's 4 guys yet to start.
Well, yeah, true that, yeah.
Giacomelli's going to be quick enough now to catch Johnny Adam. He's going to get DRS off the back of Johnny Adam, and that's going to. It's all coming up rosy for Bruno Giacomelli.
It is. He's going to have DRS behind Adam as well.
Yeah.
No, it's quick enough in this sector.
Well, he's got to find three and a bit tenths in the middle sector, which I think he's perfectly capable of doing. And if he does that, it's good night to anyone else's chances of victory.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to do it through these high-speed corners. Adam's tyres are not. He's so much quicker. This is impeccable.
He hasn't done it. No, he just about.
Fantastic.
Oh, he just about got it. Yeah. Those last seconds.
Mansell gets down.
Oh, here goes Mansell.
He's not going to.
I don't know what happened there. Did he boost? He must have boosted. Yeah, he did. Because he was appearing just
Adam's now. Adam could do a great service for the guys ahead.
Yeah, I suppose so, but it's not going to last, is it? Giacomelli's going to be past him into turn 1, I think.
Yeah, Adam's got a bit of boost to use. He does use it.
Yeah.
So, I wonder if Giacomelli's going to repass him again for the DRS zone.
Yeah. That'd be the worst thing possible.
The guys who've pitted are 8 tenths.
Probably
of a second,
pass him
quicker than the guys who haven't.
Either Cops or the Maggots of Beckett's, but no, you don't look that close actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably just get DRS from him. Yeah.
Nakajima's still at the back of this.
Don't look like it's going to happen to Guerrero today, unfortunately for him.
No, it's a huge train. What's Giacomelli do? Yeah, he's doing a great job of just nicely sitting and waiting for the DRS. And he's going to get it.
I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I think he's just doing it quick enough.
Oh, here we go. He might just. No. He's not going to. Yeah.
There's no corner here that you can do it. Although, no, he just about does it. That was stupid.
That makes things very interesting.
It does. Because everyone else is going to be quite close.
For us.
Yeah, Vassell gets past.
Adam's going to be in this lap, so
yeah. What
can Mansell do? We've seen Mansell do a great job out front.
Yeah. He's got nearly DRS gaps over people before. So whether Giacomelli will just pass him anyway.
Chabwi's here as well.
Yeah, well, he was always going to be here, but he should have been Mansell in this situation, really. Oh, here it goes with boost. Is he on the same cycle now as Matt? No. Again, he's just using a bit more each time, which is to great annoyance, really, because it's just quite confusing. Oh God, Giacomelli now uses it. This is rather annoying, I must say.
I mean, with each cycle,
Are they going to pass the two stoppers before they even pit?
No, the two stops are in this lap.
Are they in this lap? Okay. Alright.
I mean, really, they should be trying to go longer, but...
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing they could really do, to be honest.
But they can't. They can't do that because of the... Yeah, I think they're going to get... It's going to be a 2 or 3 lap difference for some drivers, but it's going to be over a second a lap they're going to gain.
Yeah.
Because the offset's only going to be...
Yep. Pantano's in a bit of danger here.
Yes, oh, he's in a lot of danger.
If he loses out here... The good thing is Nakajimi's a bit held up here, so he'll be all... yeah, he's just alright.
He's kept it.
Yeah, that's just because Nakajima's a bit blocked up behind the other cars.
Bad news.
Giacomelli.
Bad news for Giacomelli. And
he goes
for Zell to the front.
Yeah, because he's the one who hasn't used his boost of that cycle yet. So now he's... well, he ain't got a DRS gap, but he's got a decent gap.
It is only, of the 5 title contenders, only Christian Fittipaldi is absent from this lead battle, because otherwise the top 4 in the championship are the top 4 in the race.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't really know why Ramage took us stuck on this kind of strategy. Should be Adam on the longer stop, really.
Well, it hasn't worked for Adam.
Well, it hasn't worked for any of them, but
probably not.
It just gives more opportunity to Ramage to be slower, really, I should say. Yeah, Jabri wants to get past Mansell. Mansell's struggling. Will he lose 3/10 in this sector here to drop DRS to Vassell? Probably not. It'll probably be only about a tenth and a half, maybe. So I think
Antonio running out of fuel
is
in his first stop cost him, I think.
Yeah, but he'll be all right.
Just
now.
a tiny bit.
He'll
get points, but it's cost him a shot at a better result.
Yeah. How much did Mansell? Yeah, he didn't lose much at all. So Vassell should remain in second, I think. Yep. Unless Jabri passes him. This is an almighty scrap.
Yeah, but we keep it's now down to 8 cars from 11.
It's 4 cars that
I think we're going to
lose. Oh, here goes Jabri for second on Vassell. It's changing. But it's Jabri.
I think we're going to lose Pantano and Guerrero from this group as well.
Well, we almost did, yeah. A couple laps. No, I think they'll remain. No, I think they'll be all right. I think they'll remain in the group, but it's going to be hard for them to be at the front at the end of the race. There's just no tyre advantage by going a lap longer.
Yeah.
There's just nothing that they're
The lap times, 2 stoppers lap times are poor. Let me put it that way. They're not good enough.
Yeah.
They're not good enough.
No.
The sector time,
so,
they are losing.
Presumably Jabri will lead unless he passes Mansell or Giacomelli or someone does.
Beloff is going to be in this lap.
Yeah.
As will Nakajima. That will split the group.
Yeah.
And those two, actually, might not have done enough to get ahead of the 2 stoppers yet. They get to pass them on track.
Potentially, yeah, I guess so. Here we go.
Shabby might get man before.
Yeah, he doesn't want to though. He doesn't. If he does, it's just disaster. He probably will though. Around here. It's here where it might happen. No, not quite.
No, he doesn't.
Which is good news because he doesn't want to do that. Doesn't want to lose more position.
Is Mansell the one on the boost? Someone's on the boost. I think it's Mansell.
Yeah, it's Mansell to the annoyance of Jabri. Because now, if he had got ahead there... Oh, he gets ahead in. If he had got ahead there, the good thing is he's got Giacomelli between... Oh, sorry, he's got Vassell between him and Giacomelli, I should say.
Yeah. Now, this is going to break the train, because Pantano and Guerrero...
Yeah, unless Pantano's quick enough to get into the back of Giacomelli, which... Maybe...
He's not. We've seen this before. He's not.
Yeah.
Unless they really lose time.
Anyway, the important thing here is where Nakajima and Beloff come out. as you said, because where's Basel? Basel's not at the final corner yet. He's at the penultimate corner here. Now the final complex. And they are out of the box now. I think they'll be ahead. Yeah, I think they're fine. They'll be ahead. Just about. Oh no, it's going to be tight.
They're coming.
No, they're behind. That's actually not that good for
Yeah.
the guys ahead. Not that great. Although they've got boosts now, haven't they? So, God,
Nakajima's boosted.
Yeah, so they'll
it's much of a muchness on
Oh,
weights now. It's
yeah.
tough.
Giacomelli's used his boost to clear, and is now on the back of Jabwi.
Antono's here. Antono's here.
Who? What? What are you talking about?
Antono on the back of Vazel.
Oh yes.
The gap is.
Yeah. I thought you said Mansilla's here. I suppose he is.
No, well.
He's in the paddock. So
He was
Jabwi.
12th yesterday. One-time winner.
Yeah. So Jabwi
Right, so everyone's going to be in this map, pretty much.
Apart from Giacomelli.
And Pantano.
Yeah, Pantano. But the problem is Pantano is he's not near. Again, he's not near.
Yeah.
Thingy.
So where will Jabwi be ahead of Boisel or Nakajima actually? Because Nakajima's passed Boisel, they're going to be ahead easily, I think. It's exactly what Stefan Beloff did not need.
Yeah. This is good for Jabri though, relative to the people behind him, because Mansell was the one who was quite slow, and he's still ahead of Vassell. So he's going to be with Giacomelli when he makes a stop, I guess, or Pantano. Yeah, they're all right, aren't they? With
They're
that
way
extra
ahead.
lap, with that extra lap, they're clear. Although Nakajima's
Well, Guerrero's not.
Nakajima's with Vassell, but yeah, true that. It's not gone well for Mauer again. After good promise early on, they were running well, both of them. Beloff
It's
especially.
not like they've been slow or really done anything wrong. They've not been slow. They've not done anything wrong. They've just been in. It's just been wrong place, wrong time, misfortune.
Yeah. Vassell got past Mansell somewhere out of the pits. On a corner
Well,
somewhere.
I would say it's Jabwi versus Giacomelli for victory here.
And Giacomelli should win, I would say. It kind of depends on what they do in terms of their boost, I suppose. Thing is, though, Vassell and Mansell, they're just going to close back on Jabwi here. Because they're together.
Yeah.
Oh, right, both Giacomelli and Pantano pit on the same lap. So one doesn't go longer.
That's not great for Pantano.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's a
I
bit
don't
odd.
think.
Bit of an odd strategy from...
Giacomelli, yeah.
Well, of course they do
See
fuel.
Fittipaldi.
Of course the fuel is the thing, isn't it?
So Fittipaldi and Salazar are the ones who are going longest now.
Maybe
They're
Giacomelli
not
by
gonna
accident
score.
was going a lap long because of his fuel, I don't know. That's the kind of thing that you have to think about because of how stupid this whole thing is.
An error, one would describe the
Well, it's not an error,
refueling.
really. It's just you have to adjust it based on your push level and certain other factors. Anyway, where did they come out? Yeah, Giacomelli's clear. He's clear. Well, he's not massive. No, he's clear. He's
That's
clear.
worked. That's actually worked out really well for Pantano.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, Jabwi's not... He's in DRS, but he's not... He'll be okay on this lap because he'll be quicker than Giacomelli initially, but... The fact Giacomelli's out ahead of him is quite disturbing. Because he was out on his own, wasn't he? In clean air as well, on his out lap. He might even struggle to stay in DRS, which would be bad for him because it's going to put him back with Mansell and Vassell, where he doesn't want to be because he's, by merit, got ahead of them.
Yeah, Maurer is not able to get through the traffic of Boisel and Wilson.
No.
And it's costing them.
Yep.
Someone's on the boost. Is it Nigel Mansell? It is Nigel Mansell.
Oh God, why would he do that?
That's
Well, we'll keep him in.
because he
We'll
wants to lead.
Well, get him DRS round to yeah, just about. Still annoying, nonetheless.
This is infuriating for Guerrero and Beloff. Guerrero gets his old... No, they weren't teammates. Guerrero gets his fellow South American.
And now Salazar is first.
What on earth? That's too long. What on earth is he doing? Maybe he's got 6 more laps of fuel.
Hopefully, because that would be interesting.
I'm certain he doesn't.
Has he gone a lap longer? That just must be fuel in there.
No idea.
That must be
I
just
have no idea.
It must just be saved some fuel somewhere. Oh, here we go. Giacomelli now boosting ahead of Mansell. Oh god, this is awful. I despise this incredibly, but yeah. And now Mansell's got a big gap over Jabri somewhere. It's just odd, because Jabri comes later in the stints for some reason, when the fuel's dropped off. It must just be tyres though, surely. Or something. I don't really know. Because early on in stints he struggles, and then he comes back.
Yeah, Giacomelli seems to be fine. Giacomelli seems
Well,
to be
Giacomelli's
fine, and
well,
yeah, but he's also seemed to just
oh god.
be quick at the end of stints as well. He's got this preservation that's extraordinary.
Yeah. I don't really know why Jabri did that. He could have just waited until later when he could get... Oh god, this is...
Gazelle lost DRS, so it is now a 1-2-3 fight and a fight for 4th
I wonder
downwards.
if Pantano can nick a podium here. He suspects so.
No, I don't think he will.
No.
Well, unless he's got the tyres over Mansell.
Yeah, but it's only 1 lap difference,
Jabwi's
isn't it? So...
Yeah, Jabwi's just too good late in the stints.
Yeah. I suppose the only thing is now he's clear of the other people he was behind previously. So he gets them out of the way.
Elof cannot pass Boisel, and Guerrero cannot pass
Remember,
Wilson.
he's basically, at the end of his stints, has always been behind Giacomelli, hasn't he? So you would assume he might get 2nd or 3rd.
Redon is going to beat Fittipaldi for the 2nd race running.
Funny. Yeah. Incredible that the free stoppers... some free stoppers are going to lose it. It's just I don't know really what's happened to Fittipaldi today. The car just must be all sorts of horrendous.
It seems just the whole thing is bizarre.
That said, Fittipaldi in Junior was prone to just stupid performances at many times. But then again, a lot of other people have been in that series, so it does.
Yeah,
happen.
but Boisel was.
How
really
the
good
hell is
before
Wilson running in the top 10 currently? That is just, yeah.
Wilson just does things like this.
She's not going to remain there for long, but it's still disturbing nonetheless.
But Maura can't pass the guys who should be way slower than them.
Anyway. No, I think Pantano can get a podium here. I think he can.
Wilson's lost DRS, so good news for Guerrero.
Well, I did say that. She's not going to be there for long. Still in the top 10, though.
But I think she's going to get a point, unless Sierra can do something.
Yeah, but he's been terrible always. Pantano, I think, can get 3rd or 2nd. Genuinely.
God, look who Salazar's battling. How in the name of God has that happened?
Adam, yeah. Because he's gone too long. He's just run too long.
Because Salazar's doing well. There's some significant.
He's run 7 laps longer than Adam, so his tyres are going to fall off for Adam. So it's rather unimportant.
There's some significant problems with the way that refueling works and these regulations.
I think Pantano can get 3rd. I think he can beat Jabri today.
I think it's a really good recovery because he did lose time when he ran out of fuel.
I think he would have if he had not run out of fuel. I think he would have already been ahead of him. So, and he would have been with Giacomelli, so he would have been on for the win there. He still is, really. I must say, he still is because he's got the same tyres. He's got more boost. Well, he's got more boost than his teammate, I should say, and Mansell. He's got the same amount as Giacomelli.
It is utterly bizarre at a track at which downforce is paramount that the car with the least downforce on the grid is running 3rd and 4th and at pole position.
It must just be the drivers, clearly.
They've got 2 very accomplished drivers.
Anyway, here we go. Giacomelli back to the lead.
Mansell was fantastic.
No. So the DRS effect is
Mansell used his boost.
Oh, yes, he
Mansell
did.
used his boost.
Yes, he did. So that's his last, I suspect.
Which is... Yeah, and that's helpful for Pantano if he can close in.
Yeah, I think he'll get 3rd now. But I still think he'll beat his teammate if he has good enough pace?
I think no. I think Jabwi's got the pace to win this.
Doubt it.
I
With
think
Giacomelli.
if Jabwi gets
Although
the
it
lead,
does
I think
depend.
he'll
It does
check
depend
out.
on the positioning, doesn't it? Because they're going to be these three, these five almost. They're all going to be together, aren't they? At the end, they're not going to change. They're all going to be together on the last lap. Nakajima was slightly slower, although he's now got Guerrero here, and Guerrero's now starting to exist. A bit late for him though. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I told you. There goes Panatno with his boost. He's got the same amount as Jabwi as well. I think he'll beat him.
Yeah, no, Jabwi's got more now.
Slightly.
Giacomelli's checked out.
Yeah. I wonder if Jabwi can help
not-
Pantano here to win, to get him to win the race.
I still think Jabwi will beat Pantano.
Hmm. Well, it might do if they can't close in on Giacomelli. Has Mansell
Yeah, well, they
lost
won't be.
DRS here?
Giacomelli's just been fantastically ridiculous.
No, he hasn't. He's going to get it. He's going to keep it, annoyingly. Because it's just too close. So that's a rather...
Mansell needs to get ahead. But
Oh,
he's not
God, here we
doing
go.
it. Someone's on the boost.
It's Jabwi.
There goes Jabwi. So
He gets
that's
a lead.
Jabwi's now got to. Yeah, he's got to check out now. He's got to gap Giacomelli
not
by
there.
a second.
But he won't. So that's just a wasted boost. Shouldn't have done that.
No, I'm not saying he's going to. I'm saying he's got to.
Yeah, no, exactly. But that's just, I don't know why he's done that. He shouldn't have done that. God, I do hate how the finishing line's in such a stupid place here. It's not actually where it should be, but anyway. Yeah. Don't know why he did that, because that's going to probably put him out of the podium, I think. Depending on how it all shakes out.
If he only loses out.
He'll
I'm
lose
trying to
he'll
now
lose 2
plan
positions.
the next DRS cycles. Yeah, which should mean
And he might lose 3.
it all depends on Giacomelli's pace. Because if they all are similar on pace, someone's on the boost now.
It's
Vizel.
Vassell, who's now with him again. He's up behind
Yeah.
Pantano, actually.
But they're spreading out enough that
He's
it
definitely
is-
got a good pace
yeah.
though, because he's all right. He's got similar pace to Giacomelli. He's got about. I mean, he was quicker in the first sector at least. So he's got all right pace. It's just he's not going to be so much quicker that he can gap. In
well,
any,
our three winners this season are all in the top 5.
I might not actually lose second place. I don't think.
No, I think Mansell's cooked. I think Mansell's finished for the day. But Pantano can't do anything.
Yeah, he's going to remain second, isn't he? But it's now whether he can keep up with Giacomelli on these last 2 laps. If he gets ahead here, then of course it might be bad for him the next lap, on the last lap, I should say, because
Yeah, he's got to get a gap. And I think Giacomelli's got
Well,
the tyres and just general
if I was
performance to do that.
If I was Jabri, I would want to have the situation that just happened, but on this lap. That's what I would want. But that's not going to happen now.
Mansell's not quick enough, and it's really hurting Pantano because Pantano has the tyres to do something.
Shame for Guerrero that he can't get into the top 5. And he might even lose out to Nakajima.
He's going to finish where he started. Nakajima and Beloff from second, third on the grid. Not
this
great.
has not been a good
Pantano
race
pole,
from
not
Beloff.
great.
I know he's one of the earlier stoppers, but he's not near even Nakajima. He's nearly 2 seconds behind him. He's got Wilson. Wilson's going to get points, annoyingly.
No, watch Fittipaldi. Look at Fittipaldi's pace. I think Fittipaldi and Sierra are here now.
Well, actually, it's more Bassell and Redon behind Wilson, isn't it?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of cars there. Mansell's not fast enough.
Yeah.
But he could still get his 3rd podium in 4 races.
Yeah, Jabri's picked the wrong lap to now lead.
Unless he can somehow produce an extraordinary pace.
And he hasn't got the boost thing now that he did the previous stint to get back ahead. Just before he stopped. So he needed to, you know what he needed? He needed what happened the previous lap to happen on this lap. That's what he needed.
He needs the lap of his life.
Yeah, it's not going to happen though. Although here goes Mansell. God, that's horrendous. That might actually help him.
No, but yeah, because Mansell will hold up Giacomelli.
Oh God, that's horrendous.
Quite possibly.
But then again, Mansell might have good enough pace.
We're about to see another Mansell second place, or is he going to... Mansell winning on home soil would, I'm sure, delight
It would be
some
like that
people.
real-life season that he had where he only had like one win, and it was at Silverstone in Formula 3 or wherever it was. In the
He's
terrible
certainly
season he
here.
had in the Triumph Dolomite. Anyway,
I think
yeah.
really, if Giacomelli fails to win this, it's
Jabri
pretty
should
poor
get a
from
gap
him.
here. He should get a good enough gap. If
Now,
he's quick...
Pantano.
Oh yeah, Pantano. Fair enough, he might win this. I did say that though.
He's positioning himself. But Giacomelli and Jabri both have boost left, and someone's using it. It's Giacomelli now.
Oh god, this is awful.
And it's enough. It's going to be Giacomelli, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think what Jabri's got is
really
enough to stay ahead. Unless he can get a good gap here somewhere.
He's got to boost it. But he's
Well,
not
he's gonna
going
have...
to.
Is he gonna... Yeah, he's probably not gonna use it, is he? He's probably just gonna concede it.
He's got to. He's got to use it. He's not going to do it.
Here comes Giacomelli then.
Oh, Fittipaldi's just made a dreadful error, but sorry, at the front. Here comes Giacomelli, and
Yes.
he's not using it.
Why is he not using... Oh, here we go. Is he using it?
No,
It's just passing.
no, he's not.
Why is he not using it? That's very poor. He should win this race if he had done that. So he's going to be second. Which is good enough effort, but really he should have used it. Oh no, he's using it! He's using it!
He goes!
And he wins the race! Wow.
Incredible.
That was a rather odd ending there. Giacomelli second. Heartbroken, I suppose. Pantano, I did say third, probably. I did say that he was going to lead Mansell. Mansell fourth. Then Vassell a distant fifth. Guerrero a distant sixth. Seventh, Nakajima. Eighth, Beloff. Ninth. Red on the head of Fittipaldi in 10th. Wilson just about loses out on a point by whatever that is. Yeah. I don't know what that would be. You'll have to tell us on the race result.
Fittipaldi passed Redon for 9th at Beckett's on the last lap. Lost the 2 places with DRS and then passed Wilson again on the run to the line.
Yeah.
They might have to split the point if it's a dead heat, but I did call it. I said Jabri would win the race.
Yeah. That was just because I think he won the race the moment he got ahead of Giacomelli before he stopped, I think. Because that got him.
I think Giacomelli won that race.
Yes, I agree there, but obviously what probably did actually win him the race was the fact that Mansell boosted before the last lap to block him up. Because then his boost wasn't as effective, was it? Because it only got him... It only got him about half a second behind Jabri. If he was about 2/10 behind, I think Giacomelli might have been just about alright, I don't know. Well, though, then again, Jabri did have enough boost to gap him by nearly half a second again. So, yeah, interesting indeed. So Jabri takes his second win this season. But I don't think he's going to be close to the championship because Giacomelli is second. He'll be second, I suppose? Or third or something? I don't know. But Giacomelli
Giacomelli... This working on the presumption that Fittipaldi and Wilson did not have a dead heat and that Fittipaldi gets the points for 10th, Giacomelli leads the points with 70, ahead of Jabri with 62, Vassell with 49, Mansell with 48, Fittipaldi with 37, Panso 34, Redon with 21 points in 7th, Sura 8th with 20, 9th is Nakajima with 16, Beloff 10th with 13, Guerrero 11th, 12 points, Boisel 12th, 9 points.
How many double techno podiums have there ever been? I must ask that.
Possibly only 2?
Yeah, because that hasn't happened a lot. Because usually it's just been one driver who's carried them. Or they've had... It must be the only... No, because did they ever get a podium with Depay? I don't think he did.
Baku. This is the third techno double podium.
Is it?
Depay and Gavan
did
it at the A1 ring in season 4. Nannini and Siffert did it at Baku in season 5, and today Panso and Jabri have done it for a 3rd time.
Right then.
It's a momentous result for the team, which will put them, naturally, given Mark Sierra's failure to score, the 40 points that they have picked up today will put them in the lead of the team's championship, which I'm sure will delight them, given they've never won one as of yet. 3rd is going to be Project 4 on countback, ahead of Supernova, both of 58 points, just ahead of Scribante, who have 56. Berefei disappointing from Salazar. They have 23 points, but they are still ahead of Maurer, who only have 19, despite their... Maurer have scored in every race, and double points today again. Beloff is one of the, I think, 4 drivers who scored in every race. Giacomelli, Wiesel, Antonio Fittipaldi and Beloff, 5 drivers who scored in every race this season.
Yeah.
We've only had 4 so far.
Yeah. Well, we're off to Beloff's home race next time out, aren't we? We're at Hockenheim, and then it's the Red Bull Ring again. Not the A1 ring, by the way. It's the Red Bull Ring. Now. I think those are the 2 events that have got the most laps as well. I think it's 50 and 51, isn't it? Oh no, we did have Hungarian, didn't we?
Yeah, the Hungarian 59.
Yeah, which is almost both of all those 3 are basically normal Formula 1 race distances, Grand Prix distances, aren't they? So.
Yeah, marathons. But clearly, this refueling is not quite working as well as one would have hoped.
Yeah. I think, well, it's obvious it'll be dropped for next season. It's just an experiment to prove a point, basically, that it's just total shit. But we'll see you next weekend at Hockenheim. Home race for Stefan Beloff, but I suspect there won't be much of a turnout because of his poor fortunes at the moment. But until then, goodbye.